This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Tuesday, the 22nd of October. I'm Michael Groff. Dry conditions, temperatures heating up for the rest of the week and this weekend. Afternoon highs well up into the 90s. We could even be flirting with the triple digits on a couple of days. No doubt some record high temperatures will be challenged along the way as well. However, this latest heat wave doesn't look to last too long. By the beginning of next week, we'll see temperatures trending down. And maybe by the middle of next week, close to Halloween, we could see afternoon highs close to seasonal averages. All right, we'll talk about that, plus rain chances, everything else going on too as we dive on in. First, the almanac from yesterday, 90 degrees the afternoon high, 61 the morning low. Averages sit at 87 and 63. And as we take a look outside right now, here at 8 o'clock, we've got mostly clear sky, a few high clouds around, 66 degrees at Sky Harbor. Dew points at 34, humidity 30%, a light wind, and the barometer is rising. As we take a look at temperatures across the area this morning, I see a 50 at Fort McDowell, but most of us are in the mid-50s to mid-60s. The upper level weather pattern, high pressure is building back in across the southwest. Look at those upper heights, about 589 decameters here in Phoenix, and mostly in the upper 580, low 590 decameter range across the southwest. And so that's going to translate to very toasty temperatures for the rest of the week. The main belt of westerlies stays to the north. You can see that on the infrared satellite view. And there is a little short wave across the plain states. But again, all the action is far to the north of us as high pressure is in control. The watch warning map is exceptionally quiet across the United States for this time of year. Not much to talk about here. Convective outlook, too, pretty quiet. That short wave is weakening, so yeah, there could be some thunder over parts of the plain states, and I suppose maybe a strong storm or two, but we don't expect any organized severe weather. In the tropics, we've got Oscar still on the board. This is a tropical storm, but it is rapidly weakening and shearing out very quickly. Top winds at 40 miles per hour. This probably won't even be on the board within the next 12 to 24 hours. In the East Pacific, we've got a new tropical system. This is Christy, now tropical storm, and this should stay out in the middle of nowhere and could become a major hurricane, category 3 or so, as it continues to move westward and maybe make the turn toward the northwest. A few of the high clouds from this may stream in here at some point, but right now we're not expecting any meaningful impact from this system at all. Meanwhile, closer to home, the precipitation outlook, this is valid through Tuesday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix, nothing. Statewide, nothing. Region-wide, not much to be found either. Once again, the westerlies are far to the north. High pressure will remain in control. However, signs of a pattern change coming in here by next week. We'll explore that in more detail as we get into the models, see what they say could happen. This is the GFS. It's the 060 run, and it's valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. This is the upper look at 500 millibars, about 18,000 feet up. And high pressure is firmly in control. Those upper heights continue to climb, a dry westerly flow in effect. So what it means for us down at the surface for the rest of the day today, a few clouds, otherwise mostly sunny, high temperatures in the low to middle 90s. Tonight, just a few clouds around, overnight lows, upper 50s to mid 60s. And then tomorrow, more the same. Just a few clouds, high temperatures in the mid to upper 90s. We'll continue with the very warm weather as we go to Thursday. High pressure around, sunny sky, high temperatures mid to upper 90s. Same story Friday, upper 90s. And yes, we might just hit 100 degrees on one of these days. Either way, I think we'll be very close to, if not breaking, record highs. As we go into the weekend, we'll start to see an increase in some mid and high-level clouds around here. We'll call it partly sunny on Saturday, but still pretty warm. Highs mid to perhaps upper 90s. Mid-90s likely on Sunday with partly sunny sky. And Monday, you see that trough sitting off to the north and west of us. The precipitation will still be far away, but we could see a little added mid-level moisture in here, courtesy of whatever's left of Christy way out to the south and west of us. That's not going to give us any rain chances, but along with these falling heights, should continue with the partly sunny sky and somewhat lower temperatures, highs upper 80s to low 90s. Here's a week from today. This is Tuesday, the 29th. Troughing to the north and west of us, the heights continue to come down, so temperatures should fall off here. I'd say afternoon highs probably dropping toward the low and middle 80s if this works out. And then as we take a peek out 10 days, this is Thursday, the 31st. It is Halloween. Troughing sits to the north of us, a dry westerly flow here. Some upper level moisture sits to the west of us, so that would result in some partly sunny sky for us. And again, high temperatures likely in the low and middle 80s, which is not terribly far off from where we ought to be, maybe just a couple of degrees above average. As we take a look at rainfall for Phoenix, this goes out through the 5th of November. It's off the GFS ensemble, and it sure doesn't look like we're going to see anything meaningful rainfall-wise around here for a while. And it's the same story off of the European as well. Dry conditions to continue. Checking out temperatures off of the national blend of models. So yeah, way above average for the rest of the week and heading toward the weekend. But by next week, a dramatic drop-off in those afternoon highs back toward the low, maybe middle 80s. Overnight lows will drop into the 50s, and that means the cooler pockets could be getting down into the upper 40s. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is due back here tomorrow morning. Should you happen to enjoy these videos, then be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, suggestions. If you really like what we do here, then click that thanks icon below the video here on YouTube and make those monetary contributions to us. Or you can donate directly via PayPal. groffshow@gmail.com is the email address for PayPal. GROFFshow@gmail.com for PayPal. The executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion is my one and only, the sweetest of all time, the Asian sensation and proprietor of sweetchildaz.com.org and the Facebook page of the same name, Sweet Child Arizona. Talking about my Michelle, check her out. Check out her videos. Everything Michelle related linked up down in the description. And our streaming station, it is back and better than ever. It's called KMGX. We play a ton of music and have a lot of fun with that. That is also linked up down in the description, so give that a listen. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. All of your continued support, it is so greatly appreciated. Please be safe, stay cool, stay hydrated out there, and have yourselves a beautiful rest of your Tuesday.